it's me. As you can see, I have some new setup or temporarily set up and some sneak peek that I got recently from my anime haul. But yeah, so today's video is sort of spontaneous, kind of random. I'm gonna talk about why I like reading about manga. I had a different plan today, but I've been working over the weekend, so I didn't get a chance to. I really wanted to go check out Half Price Books again to see what they have because it's been over 2 months, but I guess I'll save that next time. And so today's topic, which I know I already mentioned, well, let's just get started. So why do I like reading about manga? For me, I think the biggest is I'm a big visualized person, and so it was kind of perfect to start reading manga. I started reading manga last year around October, so kind of late in the year. I think it's because I did start reading like regular books, regular novels when my husband was gone for a while for his work. And I do like reading. I've always dived into reading a lot of articles online, but like I needed like a physical book because it's been a long time. I was trying to find this series that I was reading. It was called, oh my god, I completely forgot. All right, beforehand I was trying to find those books, but I can't find it. I think I misplaced it, but I remember now. It's called Shadow and Bone. I'll put some pictures. I really like that series. It's a big fantasy, a little bit of dark, and they do have a Netflix adaptation. However, the adaptation really sucks because of course they never followed the book, especially the second season. They completely changed the story or they skip a lot of things. But anywho, that was like before I started reading manga. That was the only series I read. And then the other series that I read, of course, is Harry Potter. I have my Harry Potter books. It's also away right now. I don't want to grab it underneath the bed. But anywho, so the first manga that I start reading is actually what I have here. Is called Witch Hat Atelier. It kind of makes sense I would start with a witch manga because I like to read anything with witches, magics, and mages and wizards because of Harry Potter. And ever since then, I started reading more after watching anime. Actually, I got this book from Powell's book in Portland because I was visiting with my brother. And so I was like, okay, let's go check out the manga section. And this was actually used. I think I got it for a really good price, $8.95. And ever since then, I started collecting Witch Hat Atelier. I think the next one was either AOT or Jujutsu Kaisen, and then Fire Force. I've always liked to read. I think when it comes to reading regular books or novels, my biggest issue was I had a hard time visualizing like the characters, the settings, everything else. I think because, actually English is my second language. I mean, even though I've been here for a long time, there's still some part where I have a hard time comprehending. I'm pretty sure we all do have the same problem. And I mean, reading also improves our vocab and grammar, but honestly, I like to read very simple ever since I've been reading a lot of manga. And since then, I can't stop reading manga. Now, the thing that surprised me about manga is there's so many volumes. When it comes to regular books, there's only like 1 or 2 or part of the series. Like I think the longest that I have, of course, is Harry Potter. It only has 7 books. But manga can go up to 40 volumes like the Dawn, My Hero, One Piece. I believe One Piece is like over 100 volumes. I'm like, wow, that was like the biggest surprise ever since I started reading manga. So if you want to start reading manga or collecting manga, I would recommend starting small. Find a small series, something that you like to read, maybe a romance or adventure, a fantasy or mystery. I definitely prefer reading short series because it's easier and faster. Now, there's also a lot of series out there that's out of stock or out of print, and that's probably one of the biggest challenges if you start collecting. So if I were you, and for myself, I always try to research before buying that manga, because if I know I'm gonna have a hard time collecting the rest of the volume, that might take time and even years. And when it comes to manga, there's different genre, but they have like a certain terminology like shonen, seinen, josei, isekai. I think I probably forgot some other things, but I just stick to the basic like adventure, fantasy, romance, mystery, horror, because I don't want to say the wrong terminology, so I stick to the basic word, if that makes sense. Now, besides manga, there's also manhwa, which is the Korean one. You also have manhwa, the Chinese one, and then you got light novels with no illustration, as well as danmei novels. I know I mentioned like shonen, isekai, fantasy, and adventure. We also have yuri, which is girl love, and yaoi, which is boy love. Now, I've been reading a lot of boy love, which is, yaoi. I'm slowly getting to yuri. But yeah, besides the, your typical genre, you also have yaoi and yuri as well. Aside from all that, now, if you really want to read manga and if you're not ready to commit buying manga, I definitely recommend checking out your public library, because I always check out my public library. It is because there's certain like genre that I'm not sure if I'm ready to commit buying them, especially horror and romance, because those sometimes have a tricky story that I might not like it. And when it comes to romance, I'm very picky. When it comes to horror, it really depends. But I'm slowly getting into horror and other type of genre, because who knows, that story might be good. Overall, after reading so many manga this year, it definitely changed my views. It's been a great experience, and it's very therapeutic and one way to decompress after a long day of work. And definitely it was a big game changer for me, because I'm a big visualized person, and so having those illustrations definitely help out reading so many stories. Now, this is just my experience. I'm sure everybody has their reason why they like reading manga, so let me know in the comment, why did you start reading manga? And so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm so sorry this was short. It was sort of, again, random, and I kind of want to make this video as my last video upload on Tuesdays, because I've been so far uploading Tuesday and Saturday, and so this is the last video for the Tuesday uploads of the year. And so the next time I'll upload is the first week of January, I believe. And then this week's Saturday is my last reading log, because I plan to take about 2 weeks off posting from regular videos. I'll be still active in the community, as well as posting some shorts, because I still have other items that I still want to share, because making short is pretty short and easy and faster. But making regular videos does take some time, and actually next year I might make some changes. I might not even upload twice a week. I think it's because work is getting busier for me, and at the same time I don't want to pressure myself to upload twice a week just because so and so. And there might be a time I might make some changes, maybe make some vlogs instead of like, oh, reading log and another video for Tuesday. I might make it one video for certain week. I'm not quite sure yet. I definitely have to make some plans, and at the same time, I'll be honest, I'm kind of running out of ideas. And so if you have any ideas, let me know. That will be a really big help. If not, again, I don't want to pressure myself like just because I need to post. I just want to post whatever I want, whenever I want. And yeah. Also, I just want to say thank you those who's been watching my video and who's been subscribing. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. Making videos is just a fun way for me to express my love for reading manga as well as anime, and definitely getting connected to the community. And it's been a fun ride making videos. I do enjoy it though. Time to time, behind the scene, there's a lot of work, and it does take time, but overall I love making videos. I think my favorite part is actually editing, and especially making thumbnails, because it's another way of me being creative. I like to be creative. I actually like working with my hands. And so now this channel started as an art channel. I know I haven't shown anything regarding about my artwork, but right now I'm just taking like a long break from that, because I was so active for 3 years, and now I just want to focus on something else, and that is manga and anime. And that will conclude of this video. I really appreciate you guys watching my videos and being here, and I guess I'll see you guys next year. Talk to you guys next year. I forgot to show you guys some illustration, and that is why I love mangas, because of these illustrations. It's just so amazing to look at, and it's such a game changer for me. And so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys next time.